Alright friends, I hope you had fun learning about some lines and shapes the last 2 weeks. Today we are going to be doing a drawing inspired by Paul Klee's Castle and Sun. We are going to be making a castle or buildings out of geometric shapes. I will break it down by drawing lines for you. So let's start. I have my paper in landscape. If you flip it, this is portrait. So portrait is long ways, and then landscape. So I'm going to draw in landscape today. So what you'll need right now is a pencil, and then if you have a ruler, you could use a ruler, or I have something with me today at home, and I'm going to be using a book. So I could just use the edge of a book for a straight edge when I draw. So let's start. I'm going to go in the middle of my page, take my book, and I'm going to draw a line going straight down. And I always draw light until I get it right. Draw light until you get it right. That way, if I make a mistake, I can erase this. Alright, so I'm going to draw another line. This building is going to be a little shorter, so I'm just going to have my book go right here. You might be using a ruler, or you might be just free drawing and drawing a line going down. I have 2 lines. These are vertical lines. All right, I'm going to draw one more line. We'll make this building a little taller. All right, draw light. Perfect. Now I'm going to go over here with my book. I'm going to draw 2 more lines. This building, I'll make this building short. 1. Move it over. Let's do our last line. Perfect. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vertical lines. Now we are going to be drawing horizontal lines for the top of my buildings. So right here. Oh, this building needs to go up, so I'm just going to take my pencil, draw up. Okay, stop. Go over. That's a horizontal line. And this one could be a little straighter, so good thing I drew light. Okay, I'm taking my time. You may pause the video if you need to catch up. Here's another horizontal line. Ooh, these buildings look nice. I'm going to bring this line up. And then we'll just draw a line right here. That looks good. All right, so our buildings are drawn. Now let's draw some more lines to make some fun geometric shapes. In Paul Klee's painting, he has triangles, circles, squares, rectangles, and other shapes. So let's try it. Right here on the edge of my building, I'm going to draw a diagonal line. So I start on this corner and I'm going to go up. Now, could your building look different than mine? Sure. Maybe you're drawing a circle for the top of your building. All right. Now, inside this building, I'm going to draw another horizontal line. Sorry, it was tilted. I'm trying to position myself so I can draw it nice underneath the camera. Okay, now I'm going to draw 2 diagonal lines. Could you do something different? Sure. What did we just make? 2 more triangles. I'm going to make 4 triangles by drawing another diagonal line. All right, down here I'm going to make more shapes. I'm going to make 2 rectangles. So I'm going to draw the edge. You know what? I'm going to bring it up a little bit. See, Miss Anderson makes mistakes too. All right, I'm going to bring it up. And then I'm going to draw a vertical line going down. 2 rectangles. This doesn't look that straight still. It's a lot harder to draw underneath the camera than I thought it would be. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, let's make some diagonal lines here to make triangles. Ready? I'm going to start at the top corner. Diagonal. Ooh, here's one triangle. Let's make another triangle. Diagonal. Ooh, look at that triangle. Diagonal. Let's do one more diagonal. I'm going to have it reach to the bottom. Oh, beautiful. That's a fun building. Could you put a circle on the top of this building? Sure. Could you put a square on the top? Sure. It's up to you. On this building, I'm going to draw 2 diagonal lines to make a triangle roof. I'm going to draw a rectangle at the bottom and 2 rectangles at the top, in the middle of the building. Looking good. This one, I'm going to go sideways on my triangle. So diagonal, vertical line. I'm going to bring this line across to make a square. Inside my square, I'm going to make 2 diagonals, almost like an X. Have you learned about the letter X yet? All right. We're getting some practice drawing our lines this week. All right, I'm going to draw some more diagonal lines. Let me bring this across. Remember, you could pause the video to catch up, or you could draw your own shapes to make your buildings. I'm excited to see our different buildings. Diagonal. Ooh, this looks kind of cool. There we go. All right, this building, I think I'm going to start in the middle here and draw a triangle that way and a triangle this way. That's fun. I know when I was a kid, I used to play with building blocks. His castles and his buildings and his paintings kind of remind me of those bright colored building blocks because they're made out of shapes, geometric shapes. I'll just make this rectangle too. All right, so here's my buildings. If you have something circle around you, you could use as a tracer. You could use that. I know I have this water bottle next to me, so I could use this as a tracer, or you could just draw a circle if you want for your sun. Maybe you're drawing a moon. So I'm going to just take this water bottle. Remember, I'm drawing light. Oops. At least that helped guide my circle. And now I can just go around. And I use this thing called overlap in art to see how this goes on top. I'm going to want the building to be in front instead of the sun being in front. So I'm going to erase this part of the sun and redraw the building. So now the sun is behind my building. All right, friends, this is where we're going to end for this week. Next week, we're going to add some color to our beautiful Paul Klee inspired castle. Hope you had some fun. I would love to see what you came up with for different shapes to create your art.